What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about how narcissists brainwash their supply and make them believe that they are victims of your abuse. Now, what I mean by that is the narcissist who I work with, she has her supply thinking that because she had a mental breakdown, it has everything to do with me. Now, the way she makes this person believe this is, first of all, the supply is running around work like a chicken with their head cut off. She's doing everything for the narcissist. She pretty much work for her, report to her, just everything. But no matter what you do for a narc, you could never really please them. So this is driving the lady crazy. It drove her like insane last week. So the lady had a mental breakdown and she had to go home. And she didn't even know why it came upon her all in a sudden. But I seen it coming because I noticed how she runs around for the narc at work. So the narcissist will blame it on me. How she did this is the lady had to take off an extra day. She went to the doctor and claimed she was overheated. She was having panic attacks, anxiety, and just everything came upon her at one time, and she could hardly catch her breath. Her heart was racing. She was breaking a sweat. She was kind of off balance. She looked like she was going to pass out. So, the people who were around her, including the narc pretending to care about her, and the narc only did this because she seen other people running to her aid. So they all kind of like try to assist her and help her out and catch her breath and cool her down and all that kind of stuff. But that wasn't good enough for her to stay at work the rest of the day, so she went home early. And she didn't come back to work the next day either. She came back the following day. So she mentioned that she had went to the clinic and all that kind of stuff. She was like, it was my nerves. I don't know why my nerves had just got so bad. I just feel like I just been doing so much. Yes, you are doing so much for the narcissist. She have you assisting her, and you will never please her. Just like I was saying, she go to her. Well, she's one of them that reports to the narc for approval of every single thing. She even has to let her know when she's going to the restroom. And I noticed this at work. And so I seen the signs. I seen it coming. So she blames it on me because the narc wants to pretend like if I didn't have so much to do, I wouldn't need you to take a load off my hand. Well, you don't have so much to do. You choose to take on a lot of things that you don't have to do in order to put on this false image like she's such a hard worker and she could pretty much handle everything. Well, if that's the case, why are you piling more on you than you can handle? Like you're only trying to impress somebody, and it's not really impressing anyone because it's like anybody can do the work. You're just choosing to do this. Um, and then she gets this lady to do so much of it for her until she know how to get inside her mind and manipulate her and make her think that you'll be such a good friend to me if you would just help me. And she does it all the time to where she depends on her to do it. But again, she will never be good enough for her, no matter how much she helps her out at work. That lady will never be good enough for the narc. But she doesn't know this yet. So that's what caused her nervous breakdown last week. Um, and so yeah, she blames it on me. So the lady, someone else, they was like, "Well, I'm glad to see you back. Hope you're doing well." And I overheard her talking, and she said, "Yeah, it was my nerves, and I don't know. I just couldn't take it no more. I just broke down. I had to get out of here. It was just too much on me." And the other lady said, "Well, when it gets like that, let me tell you, you just go in a room somewhere and you just scream and just let out a lot of pressure." And I'm like, "Yeah, but she's gonna come right back out of that room and go right back to it." I'm sorry, I'm doing a training course for work. So yeah, so after that had happened, I just noticed how she started to kind of give me a crazy, dirty look, and she would say things like she would suggest that she go and tell that I can start helping. Now that was her way of using her as a bait again to get me to do some things for her. And another thing I also noticed how like boundaries really is a trigger for the narcissist, because I showed y'all the video of the notes that she put around, just rules that she wants you to follow so she can feel powerful and in control of everybody. So the station where I work, the machine broke, and I put a note on there, not just put the note on there, not to even try to mess with it because it's broke. So it's like the note is a trigger to her because it's not broken anymore. It was repaired on Friday, but I never took the note off. And I noticed that she goes to it and it's like she catch herself from touching it and it angers her. I just picks up on this from her. I notice it in her body language. So, and they're gonna do one or two things. They're gonna do something to try to like get revenge on you for something like that, or they gonna remove it just to let you know you're not the boss of them. You don't tell me what to do, which it doesn't matter if she remove it, but it's just the thing. I notice how it bothers her to see something that she's not allowed to operate because she want to be such the boss and in control of everything. So she takes something away from the area where I work that she know will be easy access for me to do one thing to another. She takes it from me so where it can make it difficult on me to do that one thing to another at work. And I noticed that she did it right after she read the note. And I know she know that the machine is fixed. So the note should be removed. She could have removed it. It's just that in her mind she think that I'm playing tit for tat, like it's some type of revenge. But I'm not thinking about none of that. But I know how narcissists think, and I picked up on it today. It came to me that she haven't moved that. No, she haven't removed that sticker off there about not using it, even though she know it's fixed. I wonder why. And then I'm like, nah, I see why. It makes her feel like she can accept that by her moving the thing that she know that I would need to use by a certain time of the day. So anyway, that's just the way their brains operate. They will use their supply and just brainwash these people and make them think that something else got them in the situation that they're in. Everything is to blame except them. And then that's another way of her turning people against me. That's another way of her smearing me. And so now this person, they hardly even know me. They just started working there. They got inside of their mind, well, yeah, she must be a dirty person. And if she the cause of me doing all your work till I almost passed out. So it's just crazy to me the way things go around the narc on a daily basis at work. So anyway, that's all I pretty much want to talk about in this video. Thank y'all for watching. Leave your comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon.